America is in the middle of its most aggressive deportation campaign in decades. 1 million people targeted for removal every year, triple the historical average. But why does this issue split the country so fiercely? Is it about jobs, law, or something deeper? Today, we'll break down the facts, the history, and the real reasons deportation divides America. Right now, the U.S. government has ramped up deportation operations to unprecedented levels. ICE agents have expanded authority, conducting raids in places once considered off-limits. Schools, hospitals, even places of worship. Daily deportation flights are the new normal, and sanctuary cities are under pressure. It's a tough situation, right? Mistakes happen. In the past year alone, several U.S. citizens were mistakenly detained or deported, raising concerns about due process and the risks of such a massive operation. For many, these stories are proof the system is broken. For others, they're the price of enforcing the law. Supporters of mass deportation argue it protects American jobs and reduces competition for native-born workers. The logic seems simple. Fewer undocumented immigrants means more opportunities for citizens and less strain on public services. But the numbers tell a different story. According to the Wharton School, deporting 1 million people could really hike the federal deficit by $270 to $350 billion over 4 years. Why? Because it would shrink the workforce, reduce GDP, and hit industries that depend on immigrant labor, like agriculture, construction, and hospitality. When workers are deported, businesses often can't just hire Americans to replace them. They might automate, downsize, or even move operations overseas, resulting in fewer jobs overall and higher prices for everyone. The human impact is just as divisive. Millions of families in America are mixed status. Some members are citizens, others are not. When a parent is deported, household income can drop by half, pushing families into poverty and leaving children, many of them U.S. citizens, traumatized. There's also a chilling effect. Fear spreads beyond undocumented immigrants to legal residents and citizens, who may avoid hospitals, schools, or even reporting crimes to police. This erodes trust in public safety in entire communities. This isn't the first time America has wrestled with mass deportation. In the 1930s, 2 million people of Mexican descent, many U.S. citizens, were forcibly removed during the Great Depression. In 1954, Operation Wetback saw over 1 million deported in a military-style campaign. These episodes show how deportation policies can expand rapidly and sometimes violate civil rights. Yet supporters argue that strict enforcement has, in the past, reduced unauthorized immigration and upheld the rule of law. Polling reveals the split. About a third of Americans support deporting all undocumented immigrants. While the rest oppose mass removals, the divide isn't just partisan, it's regional. Border states and rural areas often favor stricter enforcement, while cities and states with large immigrant populations push back. At its core, the debate is about identity. Some see strict enforcement as essential to sovereignty and fairness. Others see it as un-American, clashing with values of opportunity and compassion. The price tag for mass deportation? Over $500 billion projected over a decade, just for enforcement. It doesn't include lost productivity, tax revenue, or the social costs. Fear in communities, fractured families, and rising tensions. Supporters argue the cost of not enforcing the law is higher, pointing to public safety, wage pressures, and the need to respect legal immigration. Opponents counter that the social and economic fallout is simply too great. So why does deportation policy divide America? Because it's about more than just laws or economics. It's about who the U.S. is as a nation. Till we agree on what that means, the debate will rage on. What's your take? Is there a way to bridge this divide, or are these differences just too deep? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you want more clear-eyed explanations of today's biggest issues, hit subscribe and join the debate.